Enemy capturing aircraft! Airdrop on your signal.
What's going on, guys? It's Tyler here, and today's video was going to be about my wish list for Black Ops 4, but now it is going to be about some news that came out today on Black Ops 4. So we're going to get into that. How did you guys like that little clip in the beginning? That felt, I felt pretty dominant. I pretty much killed the whole team in that clip, and it was beautiful. Anyways, actually probably didn't kill the whole team. I think I probably killed guys. They spawned, I killed them again because I was right in their spawn. But anyways, so the news today about Black Ops 4 is that apparently, according to the rumors, which you can choose whether to believe it or not, there will be no campaign in Black Ops 4. I'll leave a link in the description. I mean, you can pretty much just type in Black Ops 4 and everything, it'll come up right now because it's, you know, big news. But I'll leave a link in the description. Polygon, I believe, is who first reported it. Maybe I'm wrong on that. That's who I first saw reported it anyway. And they're saying that I guess there's going to be no campaign. And the rumors are saying that the reason there's going to be no campaign is because they didn't have time to make it. From Polygon. Here, I'll read you a little paragraph. The sources who asked for anonymity, I can hardly say that word, said that as Black Ops 4's release date approached, it became evident that development on the single-player campaign wouldn't be completed. One source said Treyarch has since focused Black Ops 4's... Man, I cannot talk today. Treyarch has since focused Black Ops 4's development on expanding multiplayer and the series' popular zombies mode. The source described an emphasis on cooperative modes as a potential stand-in for the typical single-player campaign experience. So essentially, multiplayer and zombies are here to stay and single-player is gone. Now, do you believe this? Do you not believe this? I'm going to put two things on the screen right now. We got a screenshot here from HHSolid, JD 2020, former community manager of Treyarch in the World at War and Black Ops 1 days. And he says he finds it unlikely that the team started a campaign mode and somehow messed it up so bad that they couldn't finish it in time. And that's where he feels like it's fake, it's not real. Although, and I do agree with him here, he says that he believes that we will eventually have campaign-less Call of Duties anyways. And I have figured that was coming for years. He then goes on to say he definitely feels like they couldn't finish it in time is like not something that Treyarch or Activision would put up with. Like, there's no way that they would just not finish it in time and cut it out. And then he says if 2008 Treyarch could do campaign, zombies, multiplayer, and co-op campaign, they put 4 modes into the game in 2008, then 2018 Treyarch would definitely not do that, you know. You could put 4 modes into the game in 2008, but in 2018 you can only put 2 modes into the game. Like, that's his argument. It doesn't make any sense to him. If anybody would know, it would be him, because he's, you know, HHSolid, he's smart. He's actually on Joe Rogan's podcast, if you haven't heard that. But, yeah, that's kind of the problem I have with this thing. By the way, I like this gun, this little burst gun. I picked it up. It's a new gun. I like it. But, anyways, that's kind of a problem I have. One thing he didn't mention is the fact that Treyarch in 2008, they had Call of Duty 3. You know, they made COD 3. And then they had, the whole time COD 4 was being developed, and then Call of Duty's, or COD 4's life cycle. So they had 2-year, basically back in the day they had 2-year cycle for games. Treyarch had 2-year cycle, from COD 3 to COD 5. Now it's a 3-year cycle because you got 3 developers. So you're telling me they have 3 years to make a game, and they can only do 2 game modes instead of 4 or 3? That seems to me like either they're lazy, they're phoning it in, or maybe they just kind of decided not to do campaign anyways because it costs millions of dollars probably with voice actors and everything else, and they just kind of decided not to do it. Or, you know, I don't understand. Or maybe it's just fake. Maybe this is fake news. Maybe I am giving you fake news, and then you'll come back to this video and 3 days and tell me that I'm a liar and I'm terrible and I'm garbage. Well, guess what? I got that sniping ability though. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Anyways, point being is, if this game really doesn't have campaign, it will prove how far COD's fallen. Now, with that being said, I have not played a campaign since Black Ops 2. I started Advanced Warfares and I started Ghosts. Didn't care for either of them, to be honest, and I stopped. That's why. I will play Call of Duty World War II's because I just cracked my knuckles and my fingers. Because it's World War II, and that is what makes me want to play it. And maybe if I play the World War II campaign, it will make the game feel more like World War II in multiplayer. But like back in the day, I would always play the Call of Duty campaign first, and then I would play multiplayer. It was like my thing. It was like playing multiplayer was my treat for finishing the campaign. That's how I looked at it, and that stopped. That stopped in Black Ops 2, I think. I ended up playing the campaign, but not until after multiplayer. Anyway, that's the video, guys. What do you think? If you liked the video, leave a like, give it a comment. I'll talk to you in the next one. Thank you for watching.